Hi there, I'm Raleigh Brown, and this is the January 5th edition of Curve Flattening Concerts, our second concert of the new year, I think. Yeah, something like that, second or third. Folks are checking in. Burks is number one, and the names aren't shown up. Steve Snyder and Tom Dietz and Andreas Postler. Whose names will show up presently. Donna Zach Beal and Terry St. James and Bunny Barnes and Stephen and Carol Pred. We're going to kick things off pretty quickly here. Yesterday our last concert was Flat Picking Day. Hi, Mike Verbeek and Margot Lemieux and Debbie Libby Clark. And I seem to still have a flat pick in my hand. So just coincidentally, a couple of the songs are played with a flat pick today, too. They're kind of in the flat picking vein. This first one is from a great guitarist. He passed away a few years ago. His name was David Ray, R-E-A, not to be confused with R-A-Y, who was a Minnesota blues player. But David Ray was from Ohio, from near where I was from, and then he went up to Canada and played up there for a long time. And backed up, I think he backed up Ian and Sylvia on some early stuff. Anyhow, he went on to a solo career. He wrote some really nice songs. Hi, Michelle Benjamin and Debbie Moore and Alan Kane and Rusty Leisenheimer and Zapp, Pamela Zappardino, and Charlie Bryant. He's keeping count. He's number 12. Donna Greenberg and Helene Tober Fowler. And then let's get to work. So this is David Ray. It's called Maverick Child. Well, I looked out my window and what did I find? The snow was on the rooftops, pretty women on my mind. Long after midnight and long before day, I just picked up this old guitar to teach it songs to drive these blues away. 'Cause I'm just a maverick child, I'm young and running wild. Remember that you once were just the same. And I ain't got nobody now to show me wrong from right. And all my wisest teachers were just a stumbling in the night. And I ain't got nobody now to show me right from wrong. It's all the same, I can sit this way and watch my shadow dancing on the wall. 'Cause I'm just a maverick child, I'm young and running wild. Remember that you once were just the same. Don't pretend to understand, to know just what it's like to rent a $16 room and lie awake all night. If my habit's worse than whiskey, supposing that you're right, at least it helps to drive away these things that come and stare at me at night. 'Cause I'm just a maverick child, I'm young and running wild. Remember that you once were just the same. And once there was a blue-eyed boy with golden curly head. Mama sang him songs, then she tucked him into bed. And now he sits in silence, and he listens at the night, staring at the ceiling as he tries to freeze his fancies in their flight. 'Cause he's just a maverick child. He's young and running wild. Remember that you once were just the same. So that's Maverick Child by David Ray. The Kokomo Kid is in the house. Good to see you. And Alex, too. Hey, man. Alex Bevan. I'll announce about you guys in a little bit. And Dorothy Holland's here. I hope the wrist is healing. And Michael Anthony Wood and Aretta Wauk and Leslie Earhart. Kathy Craw from Canada. And Mark Easley and Howard Hobbs, my old buddy from Minnesota. And Steve Snyder. Terry St. James. So next song up is blues. I just got asked tentatively. They're going to do the Greenwich Village Folk Festival. I think is planning on doing a tribute to Dave Van Ronk. So I may be doing a tune for them that they couldn't get anybody else who was sucker enough to try to do. That'll be in February, I think. In the meantime, I'll do a Dave Van Ronk that you don't have to be a sucker to do. Well, I woke up this morning, good gal on my mind. I woke up this morning, good gal on my mind. I woke up this morning, good gal on my mind. She's a sweet little woman and I hate to leave her behind. Well, did you ever dream like you wake up cold in hand? Did you ever dream like you wake up cold in hand? Ever dream that you wake up cold in hand? That's a sure sign, buddy, a woman's got another man. Now my right side jump, my flesh begin to crawl. My flesh begin to crawl. My right side jump, my flesh begin to crawl. My right side jump and my flesh begin to crawl. That's a sure sign, baby, there's another mule kicking in your stall. Now if you don't want me, please don't let me. Oh, please don't let me know if you don't want me. Please don't let me know. If you don't want me, please don't let me know. 'Cause a boy like me, well, he needs somewhere to go. mistreat you, please don't. You know I sure don't mean no harm if I mistreat you. I sure don't mean no harm. If I mistreat you, I sure don't mean no harm. Well, I'm a motherless child and I'm a long way from my home. I got trouble in my mind, I guess I always will. I got trouble in my mind and I guess I always will. Trouble in my mind and I guess I always will. Love and trouble sure gonna get me killed. Well, I woke up this morning, good gal on my mind. I woke up this morning, good gal on my mind. I woke up this morning, good gal on my mind. She's a sweet little woman, I hate to leave her behind. That's Dave Van Ronk's Bad Dream Blues. Boy, there's a lot of folks signing on here. Got to get rid of that thing right now. And let me just kind of go down the scroll here a little bit. Melissa Fleming is here, the Queen of Snark, and Rhonda Scott Merrick, who's from Kokomo Land, along with Kokomo himself, and Keith Shaw from Ohio. And Claude Galinsky. Claude got in late this morning on Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Koch's show, so he probably had to go back and listen to the song about Claude's cookies. And Karen Beatty, I love you, Karen Beatty. And Bunny Barnes, I already said hi to. Leonard Augustine. Terry St. James. I think I got most of the people here. I probably missed some, but I'm trying. Susan Kohoff is there. And Ken Cowan, he sent me a message this morning. And Jack Haas. Hey, Jack. So, some announcements. So tonight, if you're not doing anything, at 7 p.m., I will be doing an hour-long concert for the Folk Project out of Morristown, New Jersey. And, of course, it'll be online. I won't be in Morristown, New Jersey, although I've been there many times. And you can get to it by going to facebook.com/folkproject. I'll also put up, there's already a link up on my profile page and on my Raleigh Brown and the Guitar page. And I will tune my guitar. And I will put up another better link or an additional teaser. And I'll be doing a lot of original material. Some of the songs I'll be doing, at least one of them, I'm hoping that it'll be obsolete in a couple weeks. In 15 days, to be exact. Anyhow, so that's on, the Stay Away concert for the Folk Project, and 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, and I'll put up a link, and you can also go to their Facebook page. Tomorrow, Kokomo at 10, doing his wonderful coffee hour, half hour usually, and he's a bad influence if you want to not drink too much coffee, because it just makes you want to drink coffee talking with him or listening to him. And then Alex Bevan, who's on here too, will be on tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. And tomorrow being Wednesday, I think Frank Fatuski's still doing his blues stream, and I think Claudia Schmidt is doing her Wednesday night thing. So those are both possibilities. You can flip back and forth between them. And then Thursday, Kokomo will be on again at 10, and then I'll be back in the afternoon, and that's when I will give you coming attractions for Beyond there. Hi, Wendy Ellsworth. Haven't seen you in a long time. And Ine Jones. And good to see you. And Bruce McNeil, and that means maybe Mariana is there with him. And Barbara Dean. You guys, it's so nice of you all to show up. So I don't see Jay Peterson here. It's a shame because I'm doing a song he requested now. And maybe he'll get back and listen to it later. I even sent him a message this morning that I was going to do it. So he asked for My Bluebell, or I think he called it Farewell, My Bluebell. And My Bluebell was a song that Merle Travis recorded. And it's in that Travis picking style. And one of the cool things in that style is it's got this constant alternate bass, but instead of being like this, the bass is kind of muted, so it's like, yeah, something like that. And this is My Bluebell. There he is. Hi, Jay. So that's My Bluebell. Now I'm not sure if Jay might correct us here on this, but I think the second part I kind of half stole off of a John Renbourn instrumental, which has nothing to do with My Bluebell. I just somehow that happened, and I'm not sure what the B part of My Bluebell really sounds like. It might be pretty close to that, but the John Renbourn thing is cool. I don't remember the name of it. So I'm going to do one more for you here, and another yet again with the flat pick. So show up tonight. I'll do more finger picking. I'm going to do some original instrumentals tonight at 7 for that hour concert. And as I said before, I'll be back when I'm back. There's lots of great folks here. S.A. Tudhope showed up. Hi. And Jeff Janka. That's a name I'm not familiar with, but welcome aboard, buddy. And Phyllis Rubin. Phyllis Rubin used to live in a house with a bunch of us. Lived in a house together in West Philly, and that's when I got together with Janice. And there was a great night. So I had Max the dog then. Max the dog was my first Australian Kelpie, and he had been my constant companion. So I had just come back from Australia, and it was a long story. I was in the dumps. Max was my boy, he was with me. And then Jan and I got together, and the first night that Jan stayed over was the first night that Max was not allowed in the bedroom. And Jan had this beautiful woven poncho that she wore, and which she loved, and I think it was like alpaca wool or something like that, and she left it out in the other room. And during the night we heard lots of vigorous action in the other room, and we came out in the morning. Janice's poncho was in shreds. Max the dog had been so deeply offended by being kicked out of the bedroom that he had taken retribution. So that was a long time ago, 1983. 6 Kelpies and an Australian cattle dog ago. So this is a song. I always love to sing this song. It's a Canadian song, and it's a battle for me not to include it too often in the concert. So I haven't done it in a couple months, so we'll do it tonight. Written by Fraser and DeBow, who are a Canadian duo. Daisy DeBow and Alan Fraser, I think. Alan or Albert. Anyhow, Dance Hall Girls. These dance hall girls, they treat you kind. They give you their body, you'll never reach their mind. They fill you up with lipstick lies. When they put you down, son, don't be surprised. Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore? I've held her mountains, I kissed her plains, I touched her sunshine, Lord, I drank her rain. We come so far, we broke too fast. Thought I had a winner, but I come in last again. Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore? I must have chosen the wrong season to come down. I never realized they called this sacred ground. My sense of time, hell, I'm a week behind. I sent a letter home, but these things take time, Gonna get some money, I'm gonna go back home. These dance hall girls, they know how to make a man feel alone. Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore? have chosen the wrong season to come down. I never realized they called this sacred ground. My sense of time, hell, I'm a week behind. They give you their bodies, but you'll never reach their mind. They fill you up with lipstick lies when they put you down, son. These girls, they can't stand to see a grown man cry. Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore? Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore? So, Fraser and DeBow from Canada, and that's Dance Hall Girls. Let me just do a quick rundown here. Okay, thank you all so much for showing up. Jim Greco, I got your note, Jim. We'll talk sometime. And for those of you who need to see the Suki cam, let me pull up the Suki cam here. First, here's the Halo cam. Well, there's the Halo cam. But we'll shift over here. I can get the Suki cam down here. Suki's in a different place today. She's on the other side of the room. So we'll pull her up there. There she is. She's right there next to my Ugg boots. Now, you know, Suki's an Australian dog, and Ugg boots are just right for Suki. So, she's obviously not going to say much today, so we'll just go on from there. And I'll do this, and you'll be able to actually see me. So thank you again for the billionth time for coming and joining and listening. And I hope if you have time, you'll come join tonight at 7. Look on my page for information about that. And I wish you lots of love. I hope I get to sing Georgia on Thursday. I will only do so if it's a good result. And stay safe, stay sane. If you get cranky, take a nap. And I'll see y'all. Bye-bye.